Hanaki. Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? Well, what do you know? I am Yuno Hanaki from production kawaii's Hanamizuki. Hi. I'm a little overwhelmed today. I don't know how to, do this. Okay. I'm gonna push through. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Did you run? No. No, I didn't run. There's just some stuff happening. I can't, talk about it. Ugh, this game is really loud. Let me adjust the volumes a little. I thought I had turned it down to a decent volume already, but this is a bit loud for me still. I'll turn it up for you guys so that you can hear it a bit better. Up here should be okay, right? Yeah, probably. Want to take a bit and breathe? I'm okay. I'll be fine. Honestly, being able to stream is going to be the main thing that will help me, deal with all of this. It's just a lot. That's why I don't really want to, like, go into too much detail, because, you know, streams are supposed to be, like, a happy place, kind of, like an escape from any of the, like, icky stuff. Last thing I want to do is get you guys involved in the icky stuff. So, whew, I'm just gonna do my best. We're gonna stuff it in, gonna lock it up. It'll be fine. So today we are playing a game called Assemble with Care. You missed the intro sequence because I couldn't get to the settings screen until I got through the intro sequence, but basically it's a sort of point-and-click adventure. It's like mini puzzles, kind of. It's a bit similar to A Little to the Left, but more like in a cozy, story-driven way, versus the, like, just kind of puzzle-solving nature of A Little to the Left. There are... how many chapters? I think there's 9, I guess? Yeah. Oh no, there's more than that. I don't know how far we'll actually be able to get today. I'm not, I don't know if this will be a game we can do in one sitting. I guess it depends on the amount of progress that we can make per chapter. This might have to be a two-parter, but, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to giving it a try here. I hope you guys are excited to explore it with me. So without further ado, I suppose... how are the volumes, by the way? Does the game sound okay to you guys? This volume's okay for me. And I did turn it up a little bit for you. So, is it good? Osiden's good. Heck yeah. I am an Osiden mixing master. Volume's good, volume's okay, fine, thanks. Okay. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's do it. Chapter 1, Arrival. Let's go!
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
It's voiced. It's narrated. Yippee!
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way.
So, if I remember from the description of this game on Steam, I think her whole thing is that she, like, fixes miscellaneous items. Like, that's just kind of what she does. She will take, like, your prized possession, and she'll figure out what needs to be done to fix it. So she can, like, preserve your memories and stuff.
I'm a restorer by
Oh,
trade.
thank you, she's explaining.
Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
She can fix us the game. I know, right? I want her to fix me. Although I'm helping her fix other things, so, you know.
Bella Riva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Unpack. Okay. Click on the clasps. Oh.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
She's so real.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
Looks like she's going to have a little bit of commentary on the story of all of the items in her suitcase. That's very cute.
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
Dang, so she really does do a lot of traveling.
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these. Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
Who doesn't love a scrunchie?
My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
Oh, she really is just like me, for real. I love overalls. Overalls are just so comfy. I feel like they are underrated, but good pair of overalls, super cute.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago. Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
Girl, get good at taking pictures. Please.
I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
The grind set. Making your own flyers. It's like me going outside and being like, hey, have you heard of this streamer named Yuno Hanaki? Here's her stream info. Check her out sometime. Obviously not allowed, but like, that's what it feels like. That's the energy. People stopped wearing them out of nowhere. I know, and it makes me sad. People need to go back to wearing overalls. Pretty please. Do it for me. I love overalls. Overalls are super cute. I do remember when I was like getting back into like wanting to wear overalls, I talked to some of the other Oni and they were like, you want to wear overalls? Don't those look kind of childish? And I was just like, no, they are comfy and you can make them stylish. It's fine.
Finally, I'd made it to Bella Riva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
Oh no, the more she talks, the more she's just like me. Living off of TV dinners and instant ramen, I have to look away. Do you wear overalls? Yeah. I mean, I stay inside a lot. But I like to wear overalls. They're kind of cozy. I like a lot of, like, cozy and kind of, like, simple clothing most of the time. Why are skinny jeans going out of fashion? I think it's because a lot of people realize the comfort of, like, sweatpants and stuff, and now they don't understand why you would wear things like jeans, especially skinny jeans, because skinny jeans are, like, even tighter to, like, your form. That's my thought, anyway. At least compared to, like, regular jeans, but I find that most people are kind of avoiding wearing denim pants, like, in general. Denim is a very, like, tight fabric.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it. so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
She's like, I'm so hungry, but also, oh, I'm so broke. I need money for real, for real.
My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
What's that song? She reminds me a bit of Belle from Beauty and the Beast, like how she's like, there's so much more than this life. That felt very Belle in that moment. Hello, Skeb, one Yuno in overalls, please. Honestly, I think I would cry. That'd be so cute! Like I've said, I think I said this near the beginning, but like, I love just kind of being drawn in whatever clothing. But yeah, I love... Overalls are good. I like them. Cozy clothes all the time. Cute clothes all the time.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
I thought about Ariel too, but my brain went to Belle, especially because her father was like a tinkerer or like an inventor of some kind, so he was like building and fixing stuff all the time. That's just me. Yippee! Lullaby. Maybe these will go by kind of quick. I guess we'll see.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun.
All the atmospheric sounds, like the footsteps and the sounds of the town like bustling around you, that's really nice. Weird fact about me, I guess, is that I really like the sound of footsteps. I don't know what it is, but like, it scratches an itch in my brain. I like listening to footsteps in media. Very weird take, I know. But like, I don't know, there's just something to the sound of people walking. Good sound. Do you have a particular era or fashion or just simple casual? I don't know about era, but I love... I mean, I think I lean towards kind of like... I don't know how to word what my fashion taste is. I think I've said it before, but like... kind of like cottagecore. I also like dark academia, which is kind of like on the slightly opposite end. I'm a bit of like a comfy nerd type, I guess. I like layers. I like pale or muted tones in clothing and like pastel colors. It's really hard to like narrow down my style. I like a lot of things though, and like I said, I'm always down to see different interpretations and experiments and stuff. What's cottagecore? Stuff that you would wear if you were a young lady tending to a cottage in the woods. I don't know how else to explain it. Not necessarily like prairie girl or like farm girl, but like there's like something that feels very like nature-esque about it. Like it's comfy, and then it's like a lot of like muted pastel colors. It's associated with like flowers. Maybe, yeah, sundresses would be a good example. Something like that. I don't know. If you look it up, you can find better examples than what I'm trying to explain. But yeah.
In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time.
Oh, how convenient. We happen to be back in this town in time for a festival. I'm sure that's definitely not going to have any sort of relevance to the plot later.
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect.
Wonder why we get a shot of her eyes here. She looks tired. Girl, you look a little sleepy. Maybe you need a nap.
I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
Peppa Pig? That was definitely the Peppa Pig voice, no? Peppa Pig? Isn't your aesthetic Japanese style clothing? I mean, that too. I do really like this clothing as well. British child.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like Peppa Pig. I can't unhear it. Only if she has a brother called George. I mean, we won't know, I guess. That would be very funny.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
No, please. Okay, so we can turn it. Kind of observe it. I mean, first instinct is probably something with the batteries, no? No, please. Do I have to, like... Why? I feel like I am misunderstanding something about how this works. Oh! I'm supposed to, like, move the mouse. Like, I just had to angle the mouse in a direction, and that made it unscrew. Weird! Okay.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
When will Yuno stream the Peppa Pig games? I've said this before because I think someone else asked me that question. And I was like, I don't know if I want that audience. Me personally, I don't know if I want that audience. More power to those who do, though. I might get this game. It looks pretty and I love these types of fixing games. Yeah. Would recommend. Oh, I have to get the screw. Okay. So then... No, go back. Go back in. How did you come out? What? I can just reach through the... How did I do that? What? Broken? The battery is a ghost. It passes through objects. I guess. What the heck? I was just trying to fix it. I thought I had screwed it in. Okay.
Why did you do that? How did you do that? I didn't see.
This child's just like, what? How? Which is, I think, is a fair assessment. No, come back. Sit here. Pop open. We now know Yuno is a boomer. No! It's just, you know... logic puzzle. I'll go back in. Power looks like it's on.
you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight,
Cute.
know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
No, that's so baby. I love that.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
I mean, yeah, this child probably knows that she shouldn't do anything crazy and break it again. Really old music sounds like it should be in a horror game? No! Why would it be in a horror game? That was just a cute little lullaby. I mean, if I had to take a guess, that was probably her mom singing, right? Like, it's probably a tape of her mom for some reason.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
Wow, poetic. No amount of music that plays from this cassette player I just fixed will be able to fill the emptiness in Izzy's heart. Dang, that's crazy. I mean, wait, that's so sad.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
Wow, she's rich. A stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo? Dang, you're loaded now. Imagine all the food that you're gonna be able to buy with that. This kid is stacked.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt.
Cute.
She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
It's almost like kids carry more weight than you expect them to. You look at a child and you're like, it is simply a child. There are no thoughts behind those eyes. But in reality, kids actually do have a lot of thoughts. They just internalize it really well because they're still learning how to express it. There's just something so funny about it. It's just like, she seems so happy. Yeah, that's the point. That's how you cope.
The part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Not yet. That's quitters talk. Shattered? Already? It's only the 3rd chapter. And they start listening to Linkin Park and cosplaying. Yeah, those two things do often coincide. I'm sorry, but if you've listened to a Linkin Park song at some point in your life, you probably did cosplay. Yuno gonna be the therapist friend? Honestly, I sometimes am the therapist friend. At the very least, I'm usually the support or, the backup friend. Like, I will back you up when it comes to handling things. A lot of people come to me and, talk to me and, ask for advice and things like that. And I quite like it. For me, I just kind of enjoy being relied on in that sort of way. I don't know if that's weird. Maybe that's weird, but I do quite like it.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square.
Hopefully for more than just a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit.
She just sees the message and she's just like, no. The rest of the chapter is her in bed.
The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
I am not fixer-uppering your house, friend. I do not repair basic tasks. Or, I only repair basic tasks. I do not do entire jobs of house. Please.
The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Harry.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
Oh. I was like, who's Isabel? And I realized that that's probably Izzy.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
I might be wrong, but didn't you say you can fix sinks or something like that? I am familiar with fixing garbage disposals. I have been in places where the garbage disposal will, like, stop working, so I kind of know how to, like, reset it, and I'm aware of how to, like, fix certain things connected to it to get it to work properly. I wouldn't know, I don't think I could say, like, fix, but there have been, like, multiple instances where a garbage disposal has, like, been broken or messed up, so I just know how to fix that specifically. Usually it's just a matter of resetting. It's honestly quite simple. But that's, like, the one thing I know how to do, kind of. If it's anything else related to, like, the sink, though, I can't do it.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
That's a lot to unload on our main character here, Joseph. Just, by the way, I've probably disappointed my dad quite a bit. I'm just, like, standing here, like, that's a lot to say. But sure. We just met and he's trauma dumping. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily trauma, but he is definitely, like, offering up some baggage.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Dang. So this girl broke her cassette player, and she also broke her dad's, like, prized statue thing. I mean, kids will be kids. Babies will be babies.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Okay. Arm. And blue again. I guess you could just kind of do whatever here. Leg. Or not. This way? No? Maybe it wants me to do the... like the head or something next. Okay. Let's pull this up. Rotate it. Get a little glue. And then do that.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Relax, bro. I got this. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Heck yeah, man. I was kind of drawing whatever on this. Pieces on without a care in the world. Okay, so that's where one piece should go. But I think... we turn this. Some glue here. Can I turn? Okay. One Piece? Yeah, we found it. This is actually it. We did it, guys. Okay. No. It's like very precise. Either I'm not that good with a mouse, or it's just like very weirdly precise. Okay, I think we want to put here, and then...
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Ha ha ha, kids, right? My daughter, she's just so awful to objects. I feel like she needs to have a warning. Ha ha. Bro, she's like 7, relax. Be good to your kid. Knit, please. 2 apiece. Yeah, man. I was gonna say, that felt very sitcom. Yippee! Statue. Look, it's good as new. Even with the kind of, like, intense amount of glue I put on some parts. Yay.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Aww. Look at this cute baby picture. The baby is so chubby. Nothing brings more joy than the sight of a chubby toddler. Or like a chubby baby. They're so cute. Man, they look so happy here too. Very sweet family.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
This guy does not like his job, does he? He's just like, ugh, looks like I'll be working late again because nobody gets anything done around here. He's being so sassy about it. Like, bro, if you don't want to be mayor, why did you run to get elected? You could have, like, stopped after a term.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening.
Guys, you know what I just realized? The statue is probably broken into fragments because it represents the broken fragments of this father's relationship with his child. He has to distance himself from her because he doesn't want to talk about his dead wife, and so it is causing their relationship to fragment and fall apart. And now that it's been fixed, he's thinking a lot about his position in life and what that means for his daughter. Everything that passes, I'm just more and more aware that this game is a metaphor for fixing people's emotional states via fixing their objects. Storytelling.
Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
Specifically Puddle Deep? True. This is definitely like a surface level read, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes when you want to just tell a simple story, it's fine to be very, like, outright about it. You should turn that into a short? Okay. I'm sure my editor is probably watching this stream right now. Do you hear that, Hitomi? Short idea. Short idea. We got content. Wahoo yippee.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning.
Yippee.
Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
There really is nothing better than the smell of roasted coffee beans and pastries. I actually am one of those people that loves to, like, just hang out in a cafe and get work done. I don't have, like, a laptop or, like, one of those, like, more modern devices, like modern tablets and stuff. I don't really have any of those, but I like to take my notebook and just kind of do some, like, old-fashioned journaling and writing while sitting in a cafe. It's really good for, like, ambiance, especially on rainy days. There's something really fun about sitting in a cafe and people watching. You get the sound of the rain, you get the smell of the coffee, you get the ambiance of everything else going on in the cafe around you, so you can, like, listen to conversations and stuff. Man. It's just really, really nice. Sorry I got off track. But I was just, like, thinking about it because she was describing it. I was just like, I know exactly where you're coming from. She's enjoying the, like, sunny atmosphere. I guess some of these cafes must have, like, outdoor seating or something. But, like, man. Wonderful.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Oh, thanks, Carmen.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
Damn, Maria, you don't have to be that mean. Carmen's just like a humble businesswoman with a tiny shop with big dreams. You don't have to point out that it's empty. That's messed up. You don't just say that.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started.
Mm.
I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
Coping.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
How's the stream going so far? It's going pretty okay. I need you to help me fix my finances and commit tax fraud. That would be crazy. Could you imagine? I think Maria would just be like, I don't think I can fix that.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Seasoning tips. Something about that makes me think that she wasn't going to be calling her for seasoning tips. Methinks that she doesn't want seasoning tips. Why was she so hesitant there? She's hiding something.
Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
So... Boomers in chat, do any of you know anything about rotary phones? Okay. Seasoning in air quotes. I know, right? It sounds like she's doing some sort of weird illegal dealings.
May the Oni lights guide
Oh,
you back to me.
Hinge Kumake? Thank you so much for joining memberships. Thank you for becoming an Oni light.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Girl, I didn't ask. It's okay. She really do be coping kind of hard, huh? She seems very insecure, this Carmen. You dial the numbers individually.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Ring, ring, ring. Put you over there, I guess. Let's take a look here. Okay, that has to unscrew too, I suppose. Just taking it all apart. Click the wire and drag it to the toolbox to detach it.
These connections aren't quite right. I should check the wiring.
I should check the wiring. Oh, right, okay. So... now this part is broken. It's rusty. We're doing electrical repair? I guess so. She must have the training. I don't, but luckily they just turned it into a very simple point and click. Something oddly satisfying about repairing objects. I know! Watching everything, like, click into place and stuff, I can totally see the value here. No, that's not right. Does it need to go phone? Yeah, okay. So we take this other wire, and then we do bell.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Oh. You taking notes? You guys taking notes? You can learn how to fix a rotary phone like this, apparently. The fact that you have the exact circuit board for this phone is hilariously inaccurate. That's so true. I wonder if she just, like... there's probably, like, some sort of scene that we're missing in the middle where she goes out to, like, buy the parts that she needs for this, right? Like, there's gotta be. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else to fix on this side, so probably put this part on again. Grab the screw. Screw it in. She just happened to have every part she needed to fix everything. Yeah, just convenience, right? Oh, lucky for you, I have the exact parts I need.
To attach. Where does it go?
Girl, I'm talking to my chat. I know what needs to be done to fix this phone. The game's like, hurry up. God, you're taking so long on this puzzle. It should be so easy. And I'm just like, I'm talking. I'm busy. Dare this video game hold my hand.
I think I've missed a screw somewhere.
I'm literally setting up the screw. Don't backseat me, video game. Ring, ring, ring. When even the game backseats, literally though. Why is it backseating me?
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
She's like, oh no. This woman was actually able to fix the phone. Now I have to call my sister. I didn't actually want to call her. I can't believe this.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Huh?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
Leave it to dry. Huh? Carmen. Are you avoiding something, ma'am? The fact that the thing that had to be fixed is a phone implies that maybe she's having issues properly communicating? Interesting. I just think that's neat and interesting.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat, and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
She just smashes it on the ground. Oops, looks like I can't call her anyway. Wow, crazy. Wow, I can't believe this phone broke again. Wow, crazy. She's like looking directly at Maria while she says this, and Maria's just like, I feel threatened. I feel like I need to go.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello! How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
Yeah, we figured that out already. There's no way that this is just about spices, air quotes. She's not asking for spices.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Maria, you are so judgy. First of all, this isn't really any of your business. Why are you paying attention to this phone call this intensely? Second of all, rude.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready.
That laugh and then the, oh god, that's very relatable. You know, when your family decides to give you a surprise visit, you're just like, oh no. Oh no.
Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Imagine fixing someone's phone just so you can eavesdrop on their conversation. I know, right? I guess it really do be like that. In focus. Ikuzo, we're actually Newman
The
through
next
this.
day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival.
How nice of you. That's not your job, but how nice of you? Question mark. Are we going to fix her sister? I mean, maybe.
I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
Whoa. Maria, I need you to pretend to be my wife so my sister stops asking when I'll get married. Please, we have to do the fake marriage plot. Even though that's definitely not part of this game. Honestly, I'd be here for it.
Curious, I took
Ooh.
the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
She's kind of pretty. Kind of got the girl boss energy. Sorry, she's got the gas boost energy. If you were watching Reina Senpai or Nami Senpai's stream last night, you would know what that's referencing. But yeah, she still does look very girl boss. She's wearing a nice fitting outfit, okay? Anyway.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to
Sorry,
next
I
course,
was
but
not
this
expecting her to
time-
describe this woman as immaculate. That's not usually how you describe a human being? Question mark? This woman standing in front of me, immaculate. I've never heard a person be described as immaculate. I mean, I've heard their personalities be described as, like, meticulous, but I never would think of, like, describing someone's image or aesthetic as immaculate. That's how I describe myself, though. Okay. You are, like, the one other exception. Just Googled, apparently it's a thing. No, I know the word immaculate is a thing. I just didn't know that you could call a person immaculate. I don't usually hear it that way. Especially of a person or their clothes. Perfectly clean, neat, or tidy. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. Learn something new every day.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different.
Maria's face is like, ugh, I'm meeting the sister before she goes to meet up with her sister. Ugh, I'm caught up in something now. Ugh. She's got that, like, cartoon look where she's about to, like, yank on her shirt collar, like, oh, yeesh.
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
Oh, she got the fancy camera.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
So the sister is the girl boss and Carmen is the girl failure. Got it. You're so right. That feels very accurate. Okay. So nope. So there's something with the viewfinder. Okay. Oh, we even have an instruction booklet. We have to put in a mirror? Oh boy. Well, first things first, just start taking things apart. I like that the game puts all of the screws, like, into this little jar up here. Because that would... I would probably be struggling if I had to, like, look for the screws, like, on the playing field. It's very organized. Do you own a camera, you know? I do not. At least not, like, a fancy one. I'm not really a photography person. I don't really like having my picture taken, and I don't really like taking photos either. I don't think I'm very good at it. Being on camera is actually a little bit stressful for me.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Helena, please. You don't have to rub in the fact that I am poor. That's kind of messed up. That is not something you say to someone who's trying to, like, fix your object. Looks like there might be something about the battery here, too. Like, just gonna replace the battery for good measure. But definitely this mirror is, like, broken. That's crazy. Okay. Battery. I guess we don't worry about that yet. The new mirror piece.
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Oh. Well, I want to be able to, like, get this at a better angle so that I can, like, look. Because it needs to be able to go through the... like, the top part, right? Okay.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Okay. And then... Isn't that a roll of film? Oh! You're probably right. My brain thought of it as a battery. Because we had fixed something with a battery in it before. This is probably gonna have to go... I want to put it in here. I guess I can't yet. Okay. I already dealt with that part. I mean, the game's probably going to be like, oh, you need to add film. Silly head. But there's probably like an easier spot to like put the film in versus what I was trying to do. And screw these in. Put this back on. Nope. Go back. I want to be able to turn it. Okay. Zoomer mode.
Looks like something is still missing.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out where I put it. An explanation, cameras did not always come with free phones and Wi-Fi. Cameras don't come with free phones. I know that much. Okay, now if I was the film, where would I go? Like, I feel like I was trying to put it in the right spot, but the game was like, you can't put
Still
it there.
a few parts missing.
Yes, I know. I'm figuring it out. I'm just a little bit silly. You can take off the lens cap, I guess. Yes, you can see the light going through. Demonstrate your boomer knowledge, or the lack thereof, I guess. You eat the film? Oh, okay, let me just dunk it into my coffee. Dip, 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 dip. Chomp. Nom, 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 nom.
Looks like something is still missing.
Somehow I don't think it will let me eat the film. Somehow I don't think that was the right answer. Oh! We're there. Okay, I'm a little bit silly.
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
No, it's clearly fine just like this. She doesn't need this extra screw. Yippee! You need to pour your coffee on the camera? Ah, yes. Pour it over the lens. I managed to do the more complicated part of, like, fixing the mirror. Meanwhile, I forget to put the film in. This rich lady just watches me like, you are so...
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
She's just like, ugh, what's it like to be so rich? That's crazy.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
3 months' salary? What kind of job do you work? My goodness.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
Felt. I felt that. That is definitely the talk of someone who earns too much money. Talking to someone who is trapped in the gig economy. Oof.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better?
That's judgmental too. What is with Maria and like low-key judging people? Like everything she says is low-key a little bit judgy.
She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
Guys, she said I'm immaculate. I'm immaculate now. I'm a winning.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
'Cause you are sisters. That's how family works. Even if you don't necessarily like them, sometimes you have to like... sometimes you have to suck it up and still do things for them because they're family. Obviously, like... I think this means that Helena obviously, like, cares about her sister. You know? Like, it's to the point where she's still willing to help her out even if she's exasperated with her all the time.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
I mean, that's valid. If you don't want to keep lending the money, you don't have to.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
I don't think you're allowed to say that about someone you just met. I don't think you are allowed to refer to them as a hurricane. They somehow managed to get the most passive-aggressive, judgy woman to get involved in their sister's quarrel. That's so... Like, what is this? You can't just say that about someone who just, like, paid you to fix a very expensive camera. You realize that she could pay you pretty handsomely, right? Like, that's money. That's money you could get. Oofies. The Immaculate Hurricane. In the dark.
The sun was setting over Bella Riva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
She's so stressed out. My sister will kill me! It'll be so over! The Immaculate Hurricane is Maria's wrestling move. No, no, no. The Immaculate Hurricane is, Helena's.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
Hello? This is a woman you just met. Why is she so judgy?
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Dang, that's rough, buddy.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
A neon sign, huh?
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
Ooh, woman owns a business and doesn't know how to put together an electric sign. Ooh, yeesh. Doesn't know how to work with neon. Oh, bad business. Why do they have to use this image for this situation? She just looks so judgy. Dang. You know, I thought Maria was cute, but the more I'm going through these chapters, the more I'm just like, why are you judging, girl? These are people that are paying you for your work, like...
I'd like to put it up before
Man.
Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
She really gives sheesh vibes a lot. Yeah, she's just like, oh, sheesh. You guys are, like, not... The vibes are so weird. Haha. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and unscrew this. At least these parts are always really cozy. I like that it's like soft music while you're doing it too, and the sounds are really satisfying to listen to. Realizing more and more that I just kind of really like atmospheric noises. That was really good for your impression. Dang right. Okay. So there's... Okay, that no work. I think I have to put glue on this. Blah, blah, blah. Just whatever. I think it looks like it goes into this spot here. Yeah. Okay. What is this thing? Now it's stuck on the table. Stop! I can't help it. I have to put it down to pick up the other piece. Some chill moments between moments of roast. True. This story is just kind of surprisingly roasty. I guess it makes sense because we're at a cafe and they roast coffee beans. Ha 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 ha! Do you get it? It's because... Anyways. Okay, so... Ah! Then... Goes over to... Okay. Why are you bullying me? I'm right. Okay, so this part's fine. Like, the power is connected. Oh, it worked! Yippee!
I don't know, it's a bit, flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
If it flashes?
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Convenient? Okay, so I have to put glue on it. Alright. Go back over here. Come here, little creature. Blah, 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 blah. Gross amount of glue. You literally deserve that bullying for that one. What do you mean? I don't deserve bullying ever. You guys are just mad because I'm funny. I'm mad at the funniest we were. Okay. To here?
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
Yeah, I know. I'll fix it. No, go back on. Okay. So, Whoops. That's not right either. Okay. So,
These connections aren't quite right. I should check the wiring.
I'm trying. To the small Oni corner. I don't want to go to the corner. I'm fine where I am. I don't want to go to the corner. True. Okay. Yippee!
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
One of what? Oh. Okay. Sure. If you want. Yeah. Go over here. This here. Flip it again. Girl gave us a Tetris block for real! Okay. So now... I have to think about the wiring again. Actually, this isn't that hard. No, go... Nope. Go here. I want this one over here. And then this wire. Yes? Well, I need to attach a piece.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
What do you think, guys? Do we want the pizza? Do we want the martini glass? Or do we want the ice cream? I mean, it's a cafe, right? Like, shouldn't... I feel like ice cream is the closest. Ice cream? Yeah. You're so right. Okay. Methinks I did the wires wrong. Not that I really know how else to do it.
Looks like something is still missing.
I'm figuring it out. Leave me alone.
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Oh, I'm fine. They didn't want the ice cream to get staticky. They just wanted it to be whatever. Okay. Sure. Whatever works. Screw this in. No! Stop! It's so finicky. I want to turn it. I want to turn it. Please. I want you to rotate, please. There we go. Gosh. Got it using a mouse. That's me. I'm gaming. Cute. Maybe I'm epic.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
I wonder if it would have changed the art if we chose the pizza or the martini glass. Because in the art, it has the little ice cream. So I wonder if we chose one of the other ones, if this would have a pizza. Or if it would have the martini glass. Cute! Looks like the game wasn't assembled with carrot. No, it's just very, like, specific movements with the mouse. Maybe I'm just not that good with my mouse.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
I hope you don't have to give it up. That would be really sad. That would be most unfortunate.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
I'm sure it's probably the sister. Yep, there it is.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived.
Stop being so mean to a literal stranger. Stop being so mean. You're so mean. She's not that bad. Yeah, she's a little bit of, like, a meticulous person, but, like, why would you say that? That's crazy. What kind of drama are you trying to stir
Carmen
here?
opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her.
Dang. Too busy
Finally
girl boss
pausing in the
walking.
doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
Oh, she didn't like it.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Man. Crazy. I guess we're about halfway, so maybe we could finish this in a session. The puzzles aren't particularly hard, so we probably could.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
She's just like, ah, yes, an excuse to go to the nice big fancy house that's by the beach and be away from the hustle and bustle. Heck yeah.
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
Hold on. I need to check something. Hold on. The game might not make sound for a sec because I have to check a different window. I hear there's something. It looks like there's something going on. What are they? What's going on? Oh, oh dear. So that's what they were talking about. Okay. Good to know. Oof. Sorry, they were talking in Slack, apparently part of the Discord update. I don't know how many of you guys use Discord, but there's apparently an update to Discord with, like, the mobile layout, and part of the mobile layout is that it automatically, tries to connect with your contacts, like your phone contacts, on mobile. That's scary. Why would they think to turn that feature on by default? What? That's insane. Yeah, so, if any of you don't want your phone contacts to find your Discord accounts, if you go to your profile settings, you should be able to disable it. Just so y'all know. That's crazy. Yeah, there's like a whole section for like discovery permissions. Ew! Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's terrible. Yikes. Yikes. Not good. I mean, like, the mobile update, like, already looked pretty bad to begin with, but that's kind of crazy that they decided to make that kind of a change. Like, Hello? Huh? Okay. Widowy 1984. You're so right. I'll worry about mine later. The account that I use on my phone is not, the one I normally use, so I'll have to, like, do some switching and make sure that it's not enabled, but yeah. Someone needs to have a little discussion with Discord. Yeah, considering that aesthetic update, too, it's so icky. Icky. Bad. Alright, let's get back to the game.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her.
I just checked mine and it didn't update. Based on what they're saying in the Slack right now, if you don't give Discord permission to access your phone contacts, then the setting won't turn on. Because I think that's how it is for mine too. When I checked my settings, mine was already turned off because I don't think I gave it access to my phone contacts. But I think if you accidentally gave it those permissions, that setting is hard to turn off. You have to, like, go into the phone setting or something. I don't know. They're talking about it right now. I'll look at it again later, but, you know, I'm streaming, so... I don't even see that setting. It should only be available on mobile. It's under, like, privacy settings. Like, I think it's underneath where the direct message settings are. Thank goodness I turned that off. The fact it auto turns on is horrifying. Yeah, that's crazy. So, like, people who might have accidentally given permission because they didn't think Discord would do anything with it are probably now suddenly having their Discord accounts recommended to, like, other friends who use Discord that maybe they haven't added before. That's so scary. Ugh. Well, I guess that's something I'll deal with a bit later. Might have to log into my accounts on mobile to make sure that all of them are not... to make sure all of them are good. Because, oof. Yeah, settings, privacy, scroll to bottom for the option to allow contacts. And disable that! Disable that shit right away. Bleh. Too busy being a silly little guy on social media to think that through. Can they stop being silly little guys? Swear of the day. I actually swore earlier, but I guess none of you picked up on it. So this is technically my second swear. Could you swear? Everybody pointing out that I used it. But yeah, to repeat myself, make sure that those settings are turned off. We do not need our families finding our Discord accounts.
She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
They're called VTubers, Mom.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth.
Oh, and my overalls are white. Oh, sheesh. They're gonna get covered in dirt from this very fancy garden. Yeesh.
On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
At least it's fancy dirt, so true.
Can you fix it for me?
Video game. Okay. Oh man. This child mashed that A button. Look at it. Insane. Okay. Let's take this part off. Let's take this apart. No, go over here. No. Oh, the other wire. I'm gonna scream. I can't take it out until I get rid of the wire. Why? Oh no, this is where I'm finally going to be destroyed. Oh my gosh, there we go. Don't know why it took until the 8 millionth click for that to happen. Broken music thing. Take this out. Broken button goes over here. Okay. The sheer level of accuracy needed to click a wire. I know, that was so silly. What was all of that even for? Okay, fixed the button. Now, okay, not this, I guess. No? Okay, this part, right? Okay. This goes here. Does this seem to go in anywhere? I guess not. Forget what this does. I'll write the screen. Have to figure out how to take that part off. Well, I didn't really want to do that, but sure. There's like a... There we go. Take off the back. Oh, it goes up there! Okay. It looks a little broken. It's a little... I think the kid might have some gamer rage. I think the kid got mad at the video game. That's a little silly. Okay. Yeah, get this whole broken thing out of the way. Put this one in instead. So then this goes to the light. This goes to this. Oh no, this doesn't go to that? Okay. This goes... Wait, no, yes it does. It's doing the correct noise. Is it supposed to flash red? Do these need to cross? Okay, they do need to cross. That's what I thought. Don't always believe the noises of correction. Sometimes they are not, in fact, correct. Okay, and then twist this back around. Forest adventure, wow.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
They do. I'm very much a grown-up, and I'm playing a game right now.
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Oh man, I have to play the game within the game. Wait, you can't play Forest Adventure yet? Oh no! It's fine. Oh yeah, it's so hard. Oh. Dang. Maybe I'm a pro gamer. Maybe I figured out that I need to play Forest Adventure. LTTP stream now? Yeah. I am the gamer.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own.
Wow, methinks the child uses video games to escape into a different world where she doesn't have to worry about the estranged relationship she has with her dad.
Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
I dropped it really hard at the wall. Yeah, I'm sure. You dropped it, huh? What an intense drop. That's such a kid way to phrase it.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
Oh no, I rated the easiest game in the world. No, she said it was so difficult. I just happened to be a god gamer, and so I was able to do it first try. I'm just really good at video games.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to.
I get it.
All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
Dang, she's mad. But I mean, I feel it. When you're a kid, you don't want to have to, like, wear fancy dresses and go to fancy festivals or whatever. You just want to play video game in your treehouse.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden.
Off she goes.
She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
Wow, looking at this child with her estranged father is making me think about my relationship with my own parents. Am I an estranged child? Whoa. That's crazy. It's almost like through fixing these objects for other people, you can learn to fix certain aspects of yourself. Whoa! Crazy!
I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Wow. Crazy. The hindsight. Sounds made up, real. A watch. I don't know about you, but I have no idea where this story is going. Oh yeah, no clue. Who knows? Who even knows at this point?
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell.
Queen of pretending that she wasn't already on the property. Queen of being like, yes, I was already pulled in and helping your child, but I'm going to cover for her because I am nothing if not a bro to the children.
It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
Grass.
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Well, I mean, at least he believed her. I was repairing the lawnmower so good that I got the grass from inside the lawnmower on my overalls. Teehee oopsies. Teehee oopsies! That's what happens when you fix lawnmowers, right?
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office.
Wow, the mayor's office. Fancy.
You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
Suddenly I want to be a mayor. Suddenly I want to go around and judge all of the food from every cafe and restaurant in town. Can I do that? Are you hiring? You sounded like a Teletubby for a second there. A Teletubby? Don't Teletubbies have like a made-up language? I was definitely still speaking English. Vote Yuno for mayor. So true. What's your mayoral pitch? Hi, I am Yuno Hanaki. I think I deserve to be the mayor of Onigashima because I read. Thank you. The teehee oopsie bit. That's still English. That's not Teletubby speak. I don't think they would say oopsie. You're hired. Sorry, you can't be mayor. You've got it. I gotta say, that is the one quality that I have that I think a lot of the other candidates running don't have, is that I can read. You got my vote, probably. I can't read the ballot. Real. Yeah.
I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
Oh.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Gotta make it tick.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
I mean, it's supposed to, man. I don't see why it wouldn't. Okay. Screws. Oh, love always. Was this a gift from his wife? The wife that is dead. The dead wife. I don't need this. I don't need this. Me, like, crying while I'm undoing these screws. Not like this, man.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good, though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Okay. Gonna have to learn how to repair a watch. Wait, do I have to put this down and... no. I have to put this down and, like, take these off? Yes. Okay, so this goes back over here. Need to put this here. Take these little guys off. Looks like this is a job for glue, except I don't have the glue available. No, I think I just have to guess where each one goes. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Let's think. Substitute it with maple syrup? No. I am not doing that. Yeah? Would this not? I guess this isn't anything. Okay. So this goes there. Alright, that part moves. Oh, it goes on this side. Nope. Lied again. Oh wait, there's a little guy. I didn't realize there was a little guy. Oh, I get it. Just fill the watch with glue. Guys, I'm starting to think that you assume that, glue fixes everything. That's not how cogs work? What do you mean? It clearly is. The game says so. Oh. Time for my screwdriver. Yeah, I gotta unscrew the glass. Okay. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Okay. Take this part off, because we don't need that. Put this part in.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Yeah, of course it was your wife. Of course it was your wife. Who else would it be? Who else would give you such a thoughtful gift that says love always on it? I'm fine. Not enough duct tape. Guys. Such terrible fixers. His mistress? No! Why would he cheat on his loving wife? Don't like this narrative you guys are trying to bring up here. Don't like it. Don't like it, I must say. Okay. Screw it in. Y'all don't use an unhealthy amount of super glue? Crazy amounts of glue. Crazy amounts of duct tape. I just hand back the watch and it's still like a little bit wet from the glue, and there's just like duct tape for like the band part. It works now! Yippee!
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I thought it was going to say my fingers traced over his as we exchanged the watch between us. Or something. Like, when I heard this, it was like I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced, and I was like, are you grazing his hand? Girl, what are you doing? I know you get along with the child, but I don't know if you get along that well. Hello? My fanfic rotted brain? No! Now who's proposing a narrative? I'm not! I'm just saying, that's where I thought it was going because I wasn't looking at the text. I was looking at the illustration of the watch and I was like, whoa, what? Yeah, I know how to fix this broken relationship. I'm the mom now. It's not that weird of a thought to have, okay? It's fine. Stop laughing at me. Why are you laughing? I also thought it was going the VN route. See? It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here.
Oh, well, immediately ruined because he's still thinking about the wife too much. It makes me feel like she's still here, you know, between us. As in, there's nothing here between us. Because I'm still thinking about my wife, whose presence I feel via this watch that I had you fix. Please do not get any weird ideas. Fully expecting a well-written fanfic in 24 hours? Maybe.
Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Acts like being the key word here, though, Father.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
Does this guy have a philosophy degree or something? I don't know. He's never mentioned, like, what his credentials are, besides the fact that as mayor, he gets to eat and judge all of the food in town. And I don't know what your credentials would have to be in order to have that kind of position. What credentials do you have to become a mayor? I actually don't know.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun.
Oh, she, like, watched him while she was leaving, huh? Just to, like, see the stress. Like, this is the epitome of a man who is just tired. A degree in food eating? Where's the university? Asking for a friend.
I hoped it's quiet.
I'm going
thinking
back
that
to
at least Bring
school.
him some peace during the busy days to come.
How are you doing? I'm doing pretty okay. This game's been an interesting experience for sure. He's so tired from all of that food he had to judge. He hasn't gotten the chance to judge it yet. He will soon, though. The bigger picture. Oh, that was like a projector, right? Really old
When my
projector.
last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
Oh, hello.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Well, that explains why she doesn't have enough money to pay rent for her place, I guess. Because she's an impulsive spender in other areas of her life. Oh dear.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this.
She's so nice about Carmen. She's just like, oh, she's a little bit of a mess, but she's still really cute. Her place is really nice and homey. Meanwhile, whenever she talks about Helena, she's just like, Helena and her hurricane-like tendencies. She's so overbearing. She's such a perfectionist. And I'm just like, girl, your favoritism is showing. But remember, only one of these people actually paid you? Only one of these people actually paid you with real-life money? And I feel like that should be influencing how you treat them. Maybe. Then again, never be nice to rich people. Rich people don't deserve it. That's a joke, by the way. One is a gentle breeze, the other is a hurricane.
It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
Upmarket than flea market. Never mind. She's mean to Carmen, too. She just called Carmen's apartment a flea market. Never mind. She's mean to both of them. She hates these sisters. She's like... She has something against both of them. I'll remember this when I become rich. You'll remember how much entertainment I brought you and that I am a very, cute girl and that I deserve a little money as a treat? Right? That's what you'll remember, right? That's what you'll remember most, right? Right? Okay, so Maria will be forever alone? Yeah, probably. And then her whole thing about Joseph is like, I can fix him. Well, maybe not I can fix him, but like, I hope he can be fixed.
We're having a clear out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
Wow. What an impressive sister.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk.
Oh my
Can you take a
gosh.
look?
She said that was so much venom. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. So much venom. She's so mad about it. Girl, it's a slide projector. I don't think it's that deep. Alright, standard procedure. Unscrew the screws. No? I want to take this off so I can go over here. Okay. Alright. Beware electricity. So there's like a little box here. Okay, well this part's
That light bulb
broken.
is completely smashed.
Wonder how it got smashed. It's a weird, specific thing to be broken in this. When was the last time you used a slide projector? I don't think I've ever actually used one. I don't think so, anyway. Okay, not that yet.
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light, the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Redirect the light to the lens. Okay, but how would you do that? Oh, the side. Okay. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Undoing all the screws.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Put this over here. Focus on fixing this thing. Slide. How would I go about getting that out? Buddy! It just says Buddy on it. Whatever could that slide be? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, look at this and figure out if there's any clues about what I need to do here. But I guess
An
not.
offering. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Piro with the $5 donation. A treat for being cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm being particularly cute in this instance, but thank you. I will still take it. Streamlabs was fighting me for that one. Oh no! Streamlabs, please. Why are you brawling? Don't fight people. I may be dumb. Okay. Like... Maybe I'm dumb. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. Yuno was cute and scary when she was convincing me earlier. This better not wake something in me. Interesting. I might have to take note of that, since you openly admitted it. Hee hee. Where? Oh! Thank you for gifting a membership! Appreciated. Nice, nice, nice.
May the Oni lights guide you back to me.
I appreciate it. Thank you to the gifted person for becoming an Oni Light. I'm suddenly very dumb. I can't figure out what this wants. Oh, there's the mirror. Okay. That's why I'm dumb. Alright, so you do this. Oh, okay. Oh! I realized I should have just used my brain a little bit more. Many such cases. Meticulous. Okay. Not yet. This part goes over here, then we do this, and then we take this, and it goes here. So I think ideally we should be able to... No! Please. Oh, okay, wait. So I think I need to get it to, like, face upwards. And then the light needs to hit the slide.
Looks like something is still missing.
Oh, 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 oh!
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
I see. Put it over here.
Still a few parts missing.
Yeah, I know. I'm figuring it out. Bit by bit. No. In. Oh, right. It's probably attached, yeah. So it's gotta do this. Get the... There. Okay.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Eh. No? Okay, wait, so do I take this part off still? Okay, so it tried to take the slide
There's
out.
still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
I know, I'm thinking. I like how how objects in this game become sentient until you fix them. True. How do I take the slide out? It's saying to hit the button, I guess. So wait.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Oh. Now I can start putting them in.
Still a few parts missing.
Girl, please? I figured out what the puzzle is. Just let me do this. And then the screws. Do.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
A lot of family issues in this. Fascinating. Who could have possibly
Looks
seen
like
this
there's still a
coming?
screw missing.
Family issues cost extra. You're so real for that, honestly. I would have to charge extra too. I'm just like, I'm not here to listen to all that. Thanks, though. Yippee!
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
Glaringly. They're so cute, though. Look at this cute hug. Sisters.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
Aww. So both sisters have been keeping secrets. Plot twist.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Yeah, thank you for sticking around. Have a good rest of your day. The VOD will be here when you have another free moment.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
The voice acting is really good. Yeah, I'm honestly quite surprised. It feels very natural. Usually when you hear voice acting in a video game, it has that, like, voice acting cadence to it. But I really like that a lot of the portrayals here feel very, like, realistic. They actually feel like you're listening to real people.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
That would never happen. You guys are sisters. Liz. Boiling Point. Oh, that's a fun chapter name.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork.
Me.
The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
No more work, only food.
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit.
Yippee!
All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favor?
Guys, stop calling out the fact that I always go eat dinner after my streams are over. That's so messed up. That's why I'm laughing. The fact that there were two people who both said that's Yuno at the end of streams. Haha. Man, I hate it here. I mean, yes, I've done it to myself. I have established this as the routine of my brand, but also, man.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Yeah, you know,
Carmen was stirring so furiously, she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
Your special what?
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
Oh, she's so mad about it. She's just like, please, please don't make me work on my day off. Please, I've been waiting for this for so long. Don't make me do it.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Oh, man. Okay. I get to build a burner. Easy, right? Easy, right? Probably easy. Okay, wait. So these are the instructions for how to build it. So it's base, and then the part with the handle. Oh wait, no, this, and then base. And then, no, please. This finicky, sensitive stuff. Okay. So handle goes there. Then there's like the thing on the top. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. I feel like I have to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. I think it's going away. Whew. I didn't want to sneeze. Okay. Wait. The outline did pop up, didn't it? Where was it? Yeah, over here.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
I'm trying to figure out how this works in real time. I'm just sitting here like, Don't you dare mute. You guys are so weird. Why do you want to hear us sneeze? Yeah, unfortunately, urge to sneeze gone. What the heck? Okay. So now do I do it? No, please. Oh. There you go. Set this here.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great, if I say so myself.
Me pours broth into a pot. Me, I am a chef.
Ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
I am a professional. I cook good. Alright, Carmen's wild veggie soup. Ingredients. 1 pint of stock, 1/4 stick of half a carrot. 2 broccoli florets, handful of chopped tomatoes, 3 wild mushrooms, plenty of
Oh, her recipe is a bit smudged. Never mind, I'm sure whatever I put in will be fine.
Oh no. So like, do I actually have to solve it? 1/4 stick of butter, half a carrot, 2, that is a 2, right? I think it's a 2. 2 broccoli florets, handful of chopped tomatoes, 3 wild mushrooms, plenty of, that looks like it says love. 1/4 stick of tomatoes. They're not measured in sticks. I may not know how to cook, but I know that much. Okay, well. 1/4. I don't know how much a 1/4 is. Half a carrot. 2 broccoli florets. It's very green now. Handful of chopped tomatoes.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
3 wild mushrooms. 1, 2, 3. A stick of cheese. Where do you see cheese on this ingredient board? Explain. It doesn't look like it asks for onions. I wonder if love means onions. The top left thing does look like cheese. That's butter! That's not cheese! This is butter! This is butter! I prefer a stick of onion. This is a circle. I don't know how to break it to you guys, but this is a circle. It's not a stick. Cheesy butter? You're doing this to me on purpose, aren't you? That's clearly a trapezoid. Do you guys need to learn shapes? Do I need to teach you shapes? I tried to teach you colors before. Do I need to teach you shapes now? This is a circle. This is like a cone, kind of. This is a rectangle, but, like, it's kind of chopped up, so it doesn't look the best. It's not the best example of a rectangle. This is a mushroom. This is a broccoli. This is a whole tomato. It's kind of bumpy looking, honestly. I don't know why it's so bumpy looking. Mushroom is a shape. Yes. Do you see this? This is mushroom shape. The recipe doesn't ask for rectangle. Yeah, I know. I'm not planning to add it. I think I added all of the ingredients. Because I think the last one is love, which can't actually be measured unless this is somehow onions, but I don't think it is. Honestly, if it were me, I would put onion in the soup because I quite like the taste of onions, but I'll be good. I'll follow the recipe. Soup. A stick of love. No, it said a lot of love. Pour the coffee in. You can't interact with the coffee cup, unfortunately. I would if I could.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
Soup time. Judge my soup. Rate my cooking. Our cooking, I guess. Because Carmen still did something, but like my cooking. I made the soup.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, the child likes the soup.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Oh, he like whispered that to her. It was just like, I don't want the other competitors to hear me say this, but you know, pretty good soup. Damn good soup.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all.
Yay! They're bonding.
Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
That's not true.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Yeah, that's on you. Siblings will always try to do their best for one another, but, like, even you gotta acknowledge when you can't. When there, like, isn't much that can be done. She tasted the love. So true. The love as I lovingly explained shapes to my chat that doesn't know what shapes are.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half
Heck
the
yeah!
town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
The fuss is about a soup. All this for a soup? For a soup?
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be.
There you go. Finally, you're being nice. It makes sense that you're only being nice now that she's, like, super successful and probably has more money coming in. But at least you're being nice. We love some character growth for our main character.
Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama.
What drama? You didn't even experience any of it. You just heard about it secondhand. Why do you earn 1 point and then immediately take it away from yourself, Maria? Please. Come on now.
Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me
Aww.
for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
What a good sister. Selling her prized possession. That's so sweet.
I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Oh no, a record player. If we remember my experience with the little to the left, I don't know how these work. Oh no.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Oh, I have to turn it on first? Okay. No. No, I want to turn it on, please.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
It's just making so much noise.
Properly. I should check the wiring.
Boomer technology and you do not get along. We have seen this. Stop. I'm not that bad. Please. Just a little guy.
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
Wow, that's crazy. Do I have to change anything else in here? I guess to, like, make the other buttons work, probably. Me looking around to figure out everything.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
She's still making some noise. Okay.